In a matter of days, video game retailer GameStop, GME, has become the U.S. stock market sensation. The company's market capitalization soared 700%, rising from $3 billion on January 21st to more than $24 billion on January 27th. So today, we will look at the GameStop price prediction. Number 7. GameStop, not your typical Wall Street success story. GameStop is a U.S.-based video game, consumer electronics, and gaming merchandise seller that operates retail stores in the U.S., Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and Europe. It is no secret that the market for physical game media has been struggling ever since online services that offer downloadable digital versions of games emerged. Already in the second half of the 2010s, GameStop, whose business was long rooted in new and pre-owned software, started feeling the pressure of the changing environment. The company's financial health has been on a decline for years. In fiscal 2018, the business reported a record-breaking net loss of $673 million. 2020 was not an easy year for the business either. The COVID-19 crisis saw GameStop closing its bricks-and-mortar stores. However, the company continued with online and curbside sales, which helped to partially offset the damage brought on by the pandemic. On December 8, 2020, the retailer reported a third-quarter earnings. While analysts were expecting the business to post revenue of $1.9 billion, it generated only $1 billion, a 30% year-over-year drop. GameStop finished the quarter with $602.6 million in cash and $269.5 million in short-term and $216 million in long-term debts. On January 11th, it reported revenues for the 9-week holiday period ended January 2, 2021. The statement showed a 309% increase in e-commerce sales and a 4.8% growth in comparable store sales. The company's chief executive officer, George Sherman, commented on the results. GameStop maintained its status as the omni-channel destination for gaming and entertainment with unprecedented demand for new gaming consoles and a significant increase in e-commerce sales. Regardless, total sales still came in at a shy $1.77 billion, 3.2% lower compared to 2019's $1.83 billion. And 33% down from 2018's $2.63 billion, due to store closures under the company's planned de-densification strategy, temporary store closures mandated by local governments due to COVID-19, and industry-wide limited supply of new gaming consoles, and supply chain constraints broadly. Sherman remains positive about the company's prospect for this year. Demand for the new generation of consoles remains very strong, and as a result, we anticipate the consumers' excitement for the new console technology will benefit us going forward well through 2021. Number 6. Stock price. The GameStop Corporation stock price gained 19.20% on the last trading day, Friday, February 5th, 2021. Rising from $53.50 to $63.77. During the day, the stock fluctuated 85.95%, from a day low at $51.09 to a day high of $95. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still down by a negative 1.91% for this period. Number 5. What analysts predict of GameStop stock? The 8 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for GameStop Corp. have a medium target of $12.50, with a high estimate of $33 and a low estimate of $3.50. Most analysts remain bearish on GameStop, saying that there is no fundamental basis for the rally to continue as the company's financial health does not justify its growing market cap. On Wednesday, Bank of America, BAC, issued a note on the stock, increasing its price target from $1.50 to $10, but reiterating an underperform rating. Explaining their GameStop stock prediction, analysts said, "While it is difficult to know how much very high short interest and retail ownership could continue to put upward pressure on shares, we think fundamentals will again factor into the valuation." Michael Pachter, an analyst at Wedbush, also remains relatively bearish on the stock. In his interview on Wednesday, Pachter reiterated his $16 price target, adding that his option might not be relevant for investors at the moment. "There's not a single institutional investor who's sitting back and waiting for me to weigh in on whether to buy at $300. We're long past the time where anyone who values my advice is involved in GameStop." Number 4, signals and forecast. Many investors fully understand the contradiction between GameStop's stock price and its business fundamentals. But for those who imagine it to be the next Tesla or Amazon, the truth is, it's likely not. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Volume is rising along with the price. This is considered to be a good technical signal. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. The GameStop Corporation stock holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a more negative forecast for the stock. On corrections up, there will be some resistance from the lines at $149.04 and $63.89. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Number 3, support, risk, and stop loss. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $53.50. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is increased, as a drop below the support of $0 may give a huge drop in the stock price. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, that stock is considered to be very high risk. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 71.6%. First, be clear about what GameStop is and isn't at this point. It isn't an investment. It isn't a trade. It is a gamble, pure and simple. That means you should be prepared to lose every penny you put down. If you can't afford or stomach that sort of loss, don't play. Number 2, what if you just want to buy one share? There's nothing too dangerous in theory about that or buying a fraction of a share. Plenty of people have what they call a funny money account they use for wild bets. Again, it is a bet, so that means you can lose everything. And while one share or a fraction of one might not seem like a lot, ask yourself these questions. Are you the type of person who will go to the ATM for more because you think your luck is about to turn? That you're just one heater away from a massive payday? Wall Street bets tell it was that GameStop stock was massively shorted, meaning a huge number of professional investors were betting it would fall in value. That is when investors wagering a stock will fall in value suddenly have to buy it, pushing the share price even higher. From there, momentum kicked in. That is the main driver of the stock at the moment and is behind the crazy volatility in the share price. Another take on momentum stocks is that those buying them are engaging in the greater fool theory. This means you are buying because you hope a greater fool will come along and take the shares off your hands. What is the risk then? It's huge. You can lose everything with options. Number 1, is GameStop stock a buy right now? The answer to this question solely depends on your investment goals and risk appetite. The furious rally seems to have no fundamental reasoning to it. However, many used to say the same about Tesla, the world's currently most valuable automaker by market cap. It is uncertain how or when this rally will end. Markets are often divorced from fundamentals, and much of investing is trying to figure out when the sentiment of buyers and sellers will shift. The unpredictable part of any bubble is when or why sentiment will return. We suggest investors and traders exercise caution and do their homework before investing in the company. We recommend you do as much research as possible, taking into consideration the latest market trends, expert opinion, and fundamental and technical analysis. Most of the other endgames involve the stock price not staying really high. The GameStop Corporation stock holds several negative signals, and despite the positive trend, we believe GameStop Corporation will perform weakly in the next couple of days or weeks. Therefore, we hold a negative evaluation of this stock. Do let us know in the comment what you think of GameStop stock. Please subscribe to the Stock Advisor. Thanks for watching.